Good morning, daffodils and dear visitors. Welcome to Industrial Bearing Company, a one-stop industrial mall. Hi, this is Suresh Jaiswal, MD of Industrial Bearing Company. Industrial Bearing Company was started in the year 1996 in Coimbatore. We at Industrial Bearing Company started supplying bearings to the local market, small industries, and we were mainly covering local retail markets. Slowly by the year 1999, we started our growth, started supplying to industries across Tamil Nadu. Not only in Tamil Nadu, we slowly started supplying to Karnataka, Kerala and other markets. What does Industrial Bearing Company do? The very name Industrial Bearing means that yes, we deal with mainly bearings and we supply bearings to industries not only in local market but across South India and Pan India also. And recently, before 3 years, we have also entered into export market, exporting to around 4 countries, and as on date we have done around 7 export consignments to various countries. What do we mainly supply? Bearings. Yes, we supply bearings right from a micron size, which is normally used in any grinder machine or mixing machine or a dental, which is a very micron. If it falls on the floor, you cannot see the bearing, to a large size bearing up to 6 meter height, which you have to just raise your head to see the bearing, which is normally used in construction and mining industry. Not only bearings, yes, Industrial Bearing Company has become a one-stop industrial mall. We deal with bearings, we deal with gearbox, we deal with motors, we deal with pallet trucks, V-pulleys, V-belts, multi-purpose lubricants, trolley wheels, multiple products. Yes, what do we specialize? What are we famous for? We are called doctors in the industry. Our customers call as the doctors for industries because we meet their requirement anytime, every time. 24/7 is the service. You call us at midnight 2 a.m. or early morning at 5 a.m. We are there with our manpower there in the industry to supply the material. You can rely on us. You can very confidently refer us any kind of industries. Welcome once again to Industrial Bearing Company. We'll be taking you to a video tour and also showing the multiple products where you can understand the application and easily refer us. So here we start with the very micro size bearing. This is called miniature bearing. This is normally used in dental machines and even in mixie grinder. Very small size bearing, but it runs at a very high RPM. It can run up to 18,000 RPM, that is rotation per minute. This is a spherical roller bearing. Why we call it a spherical roller? One thing, it is like a double row, both side rollers are there, and this is spherical in shape. Like in ball bearing, you see, so this is a ball bearing. Normally what you hear as a ball bearing, this is how it rotates, and it is used in motor, pumps, several applications, and even the cars and the bikes that you drive, it comes with bearings. Without bearings, nothing can move. How you can refer us? If you have some friends in crusher industries, rice mills, stone crushers, anywhere, steel rolling plant. So these are the types of bearings that they normally use. This is again a chain sprocket. On this there will be a chain that runs. It is normally called a transmission products. This is of course the gloves. We deal with the gloves also, rubber gloves and various other gloves. This is a crane belt. Normally we call it as a safe lift belt. You would have seen cranes using this kind of belt for lifting material. This is again a D-cycle. You can see this also comes in right from a very small size up to much bigger sizes. This is again used in different industries. Particularly in equipment manufacturing industries, they use it for bolting it. This is a rail guide. This is normally used in any automation industries. You can see there will be a rail guide which runs on this particular. This is a type of bearing also. There are multiple type of bearings. More than 10 to 12,000 different types of bearings are there. This is again another model. This kind of bearings normally you can see in industries like Hindustan Unilever Limited. They have multiple applications where they are using this kind of bearings. Rane Madras, Lucas TVS. And this is the steel wire rope. Again, if you go to the port, harbor, everywhere, for pulling up the boats on the shore side, they will be requiring this. Even for lifting of materials, even in the lift also that you normally use, this kind of steel wire ropes are being used. This is a multi-purpose lubricant. We have even for various applications high temperature lubricants, multiple brands. So this is one example, SKF grease it is. This is again like a trolley wheel. We have a different size trolley wheel starting from small size. So the referral for this is like you could say in the hospitals, F&B in hotels and resorts. So every trolley they uses this particular trolley wheels. Another product that we deal with, this is one of the brand. There are multiple brands again. Welding rod for various welding purposes. And this is what I am talking about, Renault chain. This is a transmission product chain. It comes in a very small size, large size used even in conveyor applications. And this is a brand. We are the authorized distributors and we are the country's second top distributor in India. This is again a plumber block, This is again used in a conveyor purpose. This is a gearbox. Again, like in gearbox also there are right from small size to bigger size, different models of gearbox for different applications. This is a cut-off machine normally used for cutting marbles or tiles or even metal sheets. This is called a chainsaw. As you see, this is normally used for cutting trees, or now in this particular season, rainy season, there will be a lot of requirement for this chainsaw, particularly from the forest department. So easy source of referral, agri and forest department. This is a lightweight welding machine. It's an arc welding machine. This is an angle grinder for precision drilling. Normally you would have seen this. This is a drill machine. This is an oil barrel pump. Normally you would have seen in rations where this is being put in a big barrel to pump out oil from the barrel as per the requirement, 1 liter, 2 liter. So this is normally called a barrel pump. This is a high pressure car washer, for cleaning your car, for cleaning floors, even in industries also, for cleaning bigger areas. So the speed of the water is at 100 plus bar, and it's a very useful product. One can buy for your own applications. If you don't have a car driver for cleaning your car, this is one of the best product. We have multiple hand tools. See, maybe this is a big size screwdriver. We have a kit of multiple sizes screwdriver. This has to be in everybody's house. It's a normal application. And these are this is a garden scissor. This is again called a wire strip for cutting wires. This of course is a tape we have in different meter length sizes. This is your welding glass. And of course this is a bottle jack. We call it as a bottle jack. So use this for changing the car tires. This is a hand saw for cutting. So like this there are various multiple hand tools. Apart from this, we also have a range of agri tools also. So anything that you require in hand tools, power tools and agri tools, here we are to give you right from a small pin to a big size machine. Some of our major customers in Pondicherry are like Pulkit Metal Private Limited, Rane Madras, Rane Brake Lining, Supreme Chairs, Lucas TVS, TVS Group of Industries, the Sundaram Fasteners, all the units, and then L&T is our client, lot of packaging industries, pharma industries, and Hindustan Unilever Limited is another big client we have. So you name industries, not only in Pondicherry, in Kadlur, Karikal, Villupuram, Dindivanam. So near Pondicherry, almost we are catering to most of the small and major scale industries, but you can easily ask for any referrals. We can easily connect you to any industries across. And apart from Pondicherry, you ask for any other industries in Chennai, Karnataka, we are well connected to most of the industries. Where you can refer Industrial Bearing Company, you meet any industrialist, you meet any maintenance guy, somebody saying he is a purchase manager in a company. Product is something which is used, bearing is something which is used in any type of industries, whether it is a rice mill, stone crushers, cement industry, paper mill, thermal power, textile mills, milk dairy units, food product companies. So if there is a machine, there is a bearing requirement, and along with the bearing there are a lot of other industrial products that we have already shown you. It all goes there in any industry. So you can easily refer us, any friends who are into industries, whether they are a maintenance guy, purchase guy, or a production or the head of a company, you can confidently refer our company. Thank you.